Let's put on the mic. Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me clearly. And but if you have some problems with sound or with the video, let me know. I did yesterday a video together with Glenn, and I think I watched the video today, and I think I had some bad connection because it was sometimes stuttering and lagging, and I mean the video. I think the sound was just clear. But if you experience some stuttering and such stuff, let me know, because I just changed some of the settings today, and I hope it will be better today. But today I want to do a short reacting video on something that Teddy Baldassarre has posted on YouTube. Teddy Baldassarre is, I think he has a big YouTube channel about watches, but most time he is not negative on bigger brands, mostly on some smaller fashion brands like Movement, and yeah. But lately he is really bashing on some brands. So I want to do a reacting video on one of his video that he posts this week. But before I will do that, today I'm wearing this delicate timepiece. It's a chronograph from the 60s. So this is the Invicta this is the watch that Invicta has reissued. I think it's a very nice timepiece. Hello, Seek. Yes, how are you? So today I want to do just a short live stream reacting on the video of Teddy Baldassarre. And yesterday I did a long live stream, I think 1 hour. So today I just thinking, because I have some time, I will do just a live stream. It's better to change the name? What do you mean? I thought I changed the stream title. Let me see. Because I thought I changed the title. Let me see. Update titles. Oh, it's a I think also the live stream is now calling, it's not reacting on Teddy Baldassarre, right? Or is it? Because I want to be sure that the title is right. But I'm not sure. Let me see if it's now right. Oh, it's live stream with Glenn. That's not right. I thought I changed it. Okay, it's changed on YouTube, but I think I cannot change it right now on Facebook. I thought because here on my program it's showing the right name of title of this video, but today I want to do a react video on one of the videos that Teddy Baldassarre just posted, I think yesterday or the day before. So let's have a look.
Worse than everybody. I forget them cutting out the middleman stuff. It's gonna ignite, guys. It's gonna catch flames and ignite. Wow. You can't believe it. No, it doesn't. It does not work at all. This is the definition of gaudy. Oh gosh, I think I've had enough of this one. What's going on, guys? Teddy Baldassarre here. So we're gonna be doing another reaction video because you guys seem to like the last one looking at the different fashion watch brands, but what if we go back to the original, which was going on TV? I don't really watch TV that much, but QVC, different shopping networks, and seeing what they're offering up when it comes to watches. So I have about like 4 different commercials, I guess you could say, or just overviews or videos that we're gonna be looking at. So let's just jump into the first one. And before we do though, really quick, if you guys are interested in these more...
Okay, I will not watch all the 4 of the videos because only 2 of them are about Invicta. So I just scroll to those videos. I think 18 minutes is too long to watch right now for a live stream, and I will only watch those 2. I've seen the video one time, so I know what he is going to say. I will not agree with everything. I think most of the thing I will not agree with but yeah. Let me see. I think this is for the first one of Invicta.
I'm probably wrong on that one. So yeah, I'm not really impressed with this first watch. Let's go to the next one. Maybe it's not always this bad. So let's go to number 2.
4 dozen remains. The 200-meter water.
Oh yeah. By the way, if you have problems with the sound or quality of the video that I'm showing, let me know.
Resistant dive watch, I highly recommend.
Oh boy, we got Invicta, guys. It's always a matter of time.
Last call. If you want the Baldassarre Magnum in the #1 top selling color, the gray gold tone. The red, by the way, sold out over an hour ago. The red is gone. It took us since last October.
Why is this woman in a gaming chair? Whatever.
I think it's the sexiest color combination.
So he's reacting because that woman is in a gaming chair. So yeah, I don't understand why he's reacting on that. I think he's searching just for something.
In the Baldassarre Magnum, and it is the lightest weight Magnum ever built because it's the anatomic. It's also ridiculously priced. Tonight we took it down to the lowest price ever. I don't know why we did that because it's sold out.
I think I have a reason why they may have done that. And this is the main reason why outside, and I try to keep it objective in terms of just looking at any watch brand. I'm very open to different designs.
Yeah, sure. You're open for different designs. Yeah. That we see.
2 reasons why I think Invicta, to me, I think gets a little bit of hate. One is they usually copy a lot of designs from popular watch brands, or say the Submariner, they constantly are pulling from and just basically repurposing at a more affordable price. But I think the other thing is, this is really where this all happens, is the DC.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so he's not complaining about that Invicta is making homages to the Rolex Submariners. Yeah, and some other brands. People cannot afford, not everybody can afford a $7,000 watch. So, but he's not complaining about that.
Leaving MSRP prices. So these MSRP prices that are set by Invicta are so overshot that they have no intention of ever selling these products for these prices to create these type of deals. $189, acting like they have no reason to believe, wait, why are we doing this? We know exactly why, because they are setting up so that they can just mark this down incredibly low to make it seem like you're getting a good deal. So that's, I think, one of the big problems with Invicta, and just putting aside the fact that this is the definition of gaudy. If you look it up in the dictionary, I honestly could see a picture.
This is the definition of gaudy. So first he was saying, when I scroll back, let me see if I can find it, that he was open for different
of ever selling these products for these prices to create these type of deals.
Cannot find it.
Wrist, and I'm going to pass it over to Justin so he can take you on a quick tour. We have the.
But first he is saying that he's open for different kind of styles. Then the first thing he is saying, yeah, that watch is too flashy, it's too big, it's too gaudy.
Final how many?
Thing is
Final
huge.
5 dozen for the year. Now, it is typically a very, very, very heavy watch. In the anatomic, it's very lightweight. And the cool thing about the Magnum is, even though it's large, boy, it feels like it's custom fit. And this is the perfect watch for my outfit tonight.
Were they pushing hard drugs before this? Was that the segment before this? Was that the product is getting rolled?
I think when he is talking about this woman and saying that she is using drugs, I think he make a big mistake to say such thing.
I don't know really what they're talking about in terms of this being a good wear on the wrist. It looks giant on her. Let's see what else they have.
If you're a collector of bolt shoes,
it's wearing giant on her. He is only giving his opinion. It is not that he can say that it is like it's a fact or something like that. It is his opinion. He thinks it's too big, and he is thinking it's too flashy, and it's too much for his taste. But firstly, he started with that he is open for different kind of styles and for different kind of watches. But now he's seeing something that is typical, really different than the things he is wearing. I'm not sure what he's wearing right now, but it looked like it could be a Rolex on his wrist. But I'm not sure. Maybe it's the Explorer Polar, but I'm not really sure. Maybe if somebody knows he can let me know in the comments what he is wearing. But because it's not his taste, it's gaudy, it's too big, it's ugly. But I'm not agree that he is open for different other kinds of style. There are people that love this.
Magnums, this is a must-have, but it also means if you've always wanted a 52mm bolt Zeus Magnum, but it was unwearable for you, now it is. That's what's extremely exciting. So it's really opening a lot of doors when we start talking about the anatomic collection. You're going to notice it's still done in the premium steel underneath the polycarbonate material.
Right.
But the polycarbonate material typically on that Generation 1 would have all been done in steel. So this is done in that material. Kind of gives you a peek of the inside of the case, which is extremely...
Yes, Unix Master. I thought also that it was the Explorer Polar. So yeah, I'm also fine, Unix Master. I didn't read your comments, but I'm fine, and I'm just doing today a small reacting on Teddy Baldassarre, because I think I think he's thinking that he's too big right now because he has a lot of subscribers. And thank you. I think I reached 100 subscribers. So I think it's a milestone for my channel. I think it's some weeks ago I did a video about that I really want to reach the 1000. So this is the first step to the 1000 subscribers. So now I only 900 left before I reach that goal. Yes, I know that it's called live stream with Glenn. Ah, no, just 99 again. I, I see that lately. People leaving, people coming back. But yeah, it's no problem.
Cool. I love the way this has been done. And then commonly,
They're really hard selling this one.
the straps are kind of see-through as well. So this one is the same design. The pins are there just like the bracelet executions are, done in that gold tone, and you still have two separate movements merged into one super style. That is two separate independent movements merged together into one.
I love just seeing it. You see at the bottom left corner, like the quantity amount just going down rapidly. I feel bad for these people because I feel like they're just people that just throw this on in the background and like think that they're getting these very revolutionary watches, and they probably have not seen the open market of what is actually available to them at these prices. And I'm just hard selling the fact that this is like gonna fit your wrist well. Like, this is just so over the top and gaudy. I just feel very bad. And I, again, like to keep personal preference and what you think looks good up to the end consumer, because at the end of the day, I try to be very open.
He's trying to keep the what some people are thinking just for the end consumers, but I think he's biased, so he just don't like it. So that's why it's ugly in it's his opinion. He's thinking that it's ugly, so he's not open for other kind of styles. There are a lot of people. Invicta has a lot of. Everybody know the Invicta cruises. Thousands of Invicta lovers on one cruise, but there are more collectors than only that are on the cruise.
Open about the watches that I cover on this channel, but this is, I mean, this is lending into an idea of complete objectivity in terms of the fact that this is a pretty gaudy looking piece.
So this baby, I mean, look at this from across the room. That works.
She's beautiful. Look at that.
No,
I mean,
it
it's
doesn't.
just-
It does
I mean,
not
on this
work at
wrist.
all.
That's a power watch. That's a, you know, at the head of the table. CEO, EVP, don't mess with me watch. Wow! Your value pay to get that home, and I only have a couple dozen left. $31 gets that home. $31. By the way, I believe our financing ends.
That's gonna be bigger for, I mean, I'm not the biggest guy out there. I'm about 180 pounds, but I mean, I don't care if you're a 300-pound guy. That's gonna be a hard watch to probably pull off. Still, 52 millimeters, that thing is huge. I couldn't imagine that on a woman's wrist, but again, it's up to you guys. You can do what you want with your money, but honestly, QVC, these guys might be worse than everybody. I forget them cutting out the middleman stuff. This is honestly probably worse than anything I've seen from the last video. This is pretty bad. All right, let's continue.
And why is it bad? The only thing that I can see that it is bad is that he don't like the size. The only thing that and the style. So that's the only thing, and that's why it is more bad than practical like some of the micro brands, and they are just only selling because they're skipping the middleman. So I'm pretty sure that people that when you're watching this video that you know those small brands that are talking about the middleman. So they all say they skipping the middleman, so they keep the watch the price cheap. But in the meantime, they spend a lot of money on YouTubers and celebrities to wear their watches. So movement is spending a lot of money in advertisement and but they're skipping the middleman. Yeah, but I don't understand his problem. The only thing that is, yes, he don't like it, but on the same time he is saying, yes, I'm open-minded and I'm open for differences, and yeah, but no.
Continue to push along. Let's go to ad number 3. And
So ad number 3 is not about Invicta. Let's skip this one. So I think ads number 4 is starting around here.
All this is completely manufactured.
No.
To look at. I have not seen this one. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. But so far, man, QVC, they seriously are out for blood right now. They want that money.
Oh, I told you we'd have a bunch of once only. This is our
no.
first of
Invicta.
Look, 40mm Ocean Reef from the Ocean Voyage limited edition. It's a bracelet, but it's a hybrid bracelet that makes it.
By the way, I love the dial on those Ocean Reef models. They have a lot of different kind of models with that wave pattern on the dial. So I really love that.
So cool with the stainless steel and that great silicone. 117.66, 75% off. This is how a once only works. This is the lowest this watch has ever been. It's the lowest it will ever be on air. It will never be on lower than this ever on air again. So it's a great opportunity to get this watch.
I'm gonna call her bluff. I want to check this out. All right, so what we got? We got the Invicta Ocean Reef.
Let's react on this question. Have you already bought some new watches? No, I'm still checking on the internet. I'm planning to buy one, maybe before the ending of this year. I'm planning to buy an maybe if I can find one for the right price, Unix Master, an Invicta repeater. So a vintage timepiece. I think they are one of the oldest you can find on the market. So maybe it is a pocket watch. So I won't wear it a lot because I don't use pocket watches, but I will use it on my desk. Yeah. And for the rest, I'm checking for because for some time I want a modern Magnum, so a modern Invicta Magnum, just like the one, not the one you've seen in the first video of this video. So the first that you see, that's also a Magnum, but one in stainless steel. And I do wear 50mm plus watches, so yeah. For the rest, I'm not sure. I've seen some other. I don't have pictures right now, but maybe if I have time, I will maybe in the next live stream, maybe next week, I can show some pictures. So yes, it's a minute repeater. So I'm looking for a while for a repeater in my collection, but they are really hard to find. And yes, you can not really hard to find, but they are really expensive. You can easily pay $3,000-4,000 US for a repeater watch. And I think that's a lot of money. And lately I see some of my grill watches. So you have some square wrist watches with a single pusher chronograph function on. If I'm right, it's an in-house movement by Invicta from the 30s. A single pusher. It's also one of the first square chronographs that you can find on the market. I'm not sure if somebody knows if there's a brand that's from before the 30s that produced square chronographs, wrist watches. Let me know. But those are the cheapest is I think $6,000 or $7,000. So too expensive for me. But when I win the lottery, I will buy it for sure. Yes, that the picture on the Instagram, the gold chronograph, is not mine. It's from a friend of mine. He's also sometimes on the live stream. Sometimes he's also sometimes chatting and watching my videos. But he has some really nice timepieces, and also this Invicta is his. I'm not really sure from what time it is. I think it's from the 50s or so. But it's in almost mint condition. The dial is really amazing. The case and also the movement is looking really good. So.
Invicta Ocean Reef. I have to see if she's true on her promise, as if this is the only time to get this price ever. Oh, I just found one for 94 bucks. Let me get the exact model here. Ocean Voyage. Okay, there's some, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, found the exact one. Okay, there's, all right. We got some for 160, 170. Let's see what we got. Ooh, on the Invicta website, I can get it for 135. So, all right, maybe they didn't lie to us completely.
Home for under 20.
He is skeptic about the price. Yes, I know. I'm not really understand. I'm also not understanding why they have that high retail price. It's a really high MSRP. So I'm not really sure why. But I know some people, because they first bring the watches out in the MSRP for some weeks. But there are people that are buying them sometimes for that price. So you're paying the full price. In this case, for this Ocean Reef, the MSRP is $479 US dollars. So there are people that are buying this watch for that price. Most time you can be sure that you have the watch. I'm very active on a lot of watch groups, Invictawatch groups, and sometimes when they buying them like with 70, 18% off, they order it and it will be cancelled because it's sold out, and because a lot of people are ordering it, and yeah, they don't have enough of those timepieces. So most time when you want a timepiece, an Invicta that you like, a new modern one, you have to buy it, and you want to be sure, maybe buying the MSRP, but it's really high, and I'm not sure if it's worth it, because of in this case it is in quartz, and quartz are most time less expensive and not that worth to buy the full price. If it was it's a chronograph. If it was like a Swiss chronograph, yeah, sure, why not? If it's an ETA or an Sellita in this case, because ETA, the Swatch group don't the Swatch group don't sell those ETA movements anymore to other brands, only to brands within their own group. But Sellita, yeah. If it was a Sellita, yeah, 480, I think it's a nice price. An automatic Sellita, why not? I think the SW500 is a Sellita chronograph.
$20 on a value pay. 669-323. 40 millimeter means it's great for guys, it's great for gals. But you know, when I was talking, preparing for the show, Ryan, this is my first time showing or presenting an Ocean Reef.
By the way, I think 115, 117 is, I think it's for quartz is just an okay price. It's just a normal price. If the watch is just well made, well built, and yeah, I think it's not a really expensive watch.
Oh, sure. Ocean Reef is a collection of ours that we've had for a number of years, but which makes sense, Jess, is that it's been a bit of a dormant collection over the last few years. The Ocean Reef is
This guy probably just makes such a killing on QVC. It sounds like this guy's a representative or part of the team at Invicta. Goodness, I can't imagine how much money he makes just doing this. I couldn't live myself, but whatever.
known to be a watch that has that.
So what was that? His comment? I'm not sure. So he is just ad hominem. He is just complaining about the guy that he is doing this show for Invicta and making big money, but without any arguments and just saying, yeah, just only on the man. I don't know. Yeah, really nice watch, Siegfried. On Chrono 24 there are more 18 karat gold watches, but they are so expensive. Oh, I have to go, but a nice live stream. Hey, see you, man. See you next time. Yes, you can find more Invicta's 18 karat gold chronographs, and some are very nice on Chrono 24. But they are expensive, yes. But because most time they are inside those watches are in Volju 22, so that's an expensive movement, a column wheel movement, and that means that the watch is just more expensive. You can find those movements also sometimes on bigger brands and on watches that are 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 US dollars. So yeah, but yeah, most time those bigger brands, they modified those movements, they polished it, and yeah. Let's go on with the stream.
That level of water resistance being too.
So I don't understand why Teddy Baldassarre is just commenting on that guy, on the guy that is talking about this watch. So, and he is only talking about some BS on that he is making big money, and that Teddy will almost kill himself if he did that work.
100 meters. Now, this particular version, you'll be able to see it's on the bracelet, and with the bracelet, we have the polyurethane center links that match up with the ocean or the Caribbean, that you'll be able to see those that little bit lighter blue, and this is sort of representative of when we go on our ocean voyages here with this watch. Ocean voyage, yeah, it's probably geared a little bit more for women, but if you're a guy and you want this watch too, maybe you're on the cruise with us or have been on one of the 4 different cruises that we've had here over the last few years, this, you can still wear this.
There's an Invicta cruise. So they get everybody.
Yeah, sure, he didn't know that there's an Invicta cruise. I'm pretty sure this guy knows everything about that cruise. So because he has a big YouTube channel, he's not, and he didn't start it just for this year. He's doing this for years.
On the cruise, and then they just bring out the watches, and it's just basically QVC in person. You just walk away with all these different watches. You guys are laughing all the way to the bank.
Wear this.
And you can get it home for $117.66. That's a once only. So sadly, you want to wear it with a great little maxi dress, summer dress.
No,
You can do that now.
don't wear it with a
We have about
dress.
90 seconds or sell out. Fewer than 100 to go around tonight, and to get in on that once only price. The look, and I know we've had a lot of people call in that said, you know, I love the way it looked on TV, and then I got it home and I was blown away.
I can't believe people there's probably people out there just sit there and just watch QVC all day. Just watch it all day and think they're getting fed like good deals. I mean, oh gosh, I think I've had enough of this one. But yeah, and also 75% off. This is like the first time reveal of a limited edition. Like, you can kind of just see these tactics at play. Limited edition, make it feel selective, plus you're getting this crazy discount. Why do you guys need to discount it right off the bat? 75% off? It's just deceiving. But all right, guys, so that is looking.
Okay. So the only thing, and I can partially agree, and that's only maybe the MSRP and the discount. That's only his only complaining. But for the rest, it's his opinion. He don't like the size, and he's complaining about the guy that is talking about the watch, but I'm not sure why. And yeah, that's everything. And he is complaining about the cruise. But there are a lot of watch fairs, and there are a lot of watch shows that people are going to, and watching. So why is he complaining? So it's all about nothing. I think his arguments are a little bit empty. What do you think? Yes, I also like the blue color. I think it's typical of the Ocean Voyager. So they're making a lot of different kind of Invictas with those blue wave dial. Not everybody like it. Yes, that's no problem. I'm pretty happy that Invicta is producing a reissue, so they have also something classic, and I think they can do a lot more with that. But yeah, this is the video about Teddy Baldassarre. Let's go big. Bam. Let's go big. Let me see if I missed something in the chat. Yes, I think it's the Explorer Polar. Yeah, me too. I think he's wearing Explorer Polar. So he is complaining about other watch brands. In this case, Invicta. He don't like the design. Okay, no problem. I also don't like everything that other people are wearing. Yeah. But I think I will end the stream within some minutes. If you have something to ask, let me know in the chat, or else I will end just this stream. I'm not sure what if I will do next week a live stream. It will be the 20th of the month of December. Yes, the coming week I have with my work, I have really long days. So I'm not sure if I have the energy to do next week something. I'm working now on also on some. I'm also working on some small videos I made with Glenn. So, but I'm pretty sure that I hope I can finish maybe one or maybe two of them maybe this year, but I'm not sure. Yes, it's still available. I talked with somebody about it because they are not yet sold out, and I understand that also because it's in really different than with the 1953. With the 1953, it was already they sold already that watch, and some people on Instagram picked up the watch. I thought one guy with especially the picture with the coffee was really popular. With the 1953, and some people like on YouTube picked up the watch and made a video about it. So after some people just showed it on YouTube, on Instagram, on social media, the watch is really selling a lot. And And even now, with the second batch, I think in different colors, they are sold out. Yes, I know it's 300 pieces, but 300 pieces are a lot. What do you mean with how many were? I know that I'm almost pretty sure that Invicta in Europe also sold 300 or 400 of every color of those new batch of the 1953 with black bracelets with a different kind of color bezel, and they are sold out on their websites. So they sold maybe 2,000 watches. The original also I'm not sure, with the black bezel and just stainless steel bracelets. I'm not sure how much they did. I heard from Invicta Europe it was unlimited, but they didn't call it limited. I think they sold a couple of hundred in America and a couple of hundreds here in Europe. So in total maybe just beneath 1,000. And if I'm right, they will not produce it anymore. At least not with just a stainless steel bracelet and case and black bezel and black dial. So not the yes, if we call it the original, the OG. And the reissue, they will only produce also 300 of those. No, I didn't have seen it. It's new? Let me see. Have you seen the new Invicta Vintage 34400? Let me see if I can put it. Oh, yes, I've seen that one. So this one is based also on a pocket watch and those divers. Let me see if I can put it on a bigger screen. So it's this one. Let me see if I can get it bigger. Oh. Let me see, is it this one? Oh, it's a quartz. I thought it was mechanical. So they call it also 1953. I think I don't like this. That's my opinion. I personally don't like that they made a pocket watch of this. Pocket watches are most time also really hard to sell. So I'm wondering how long it will take for them to sell this one. It's neat that they try to do a pocket watch, but if they do, I will advise them to do really a vintage kind of style, really vintage, like bring, like take one of my own pocket watch. Wait one moment. Example. So just as example, If a bigger. As example, if they can just produce like one of those older pocket watches. So this, I think this is one of my cheapest ones. But if they can do that with a small second like this and mechanical, why not? I think I prefer much more like this. This is really this is giving a vintage feeling. And the one you're talking about is not really vintage. It's based on the 1953 Invicta models, on those Submariner. But a Submariner is a dive watch, and pocket watches were never really dive watches. At least I even don't know. They didn't produce in the past. They didn't produce a pocket watch that you can dive with. Most times they were a little bit dressy, like for formal guys. Yeah. This one is not. It's gold filled, so you have gold plated, and you have them with different micron. So with how thick it is. And you have like with a layer of gold, so that is more thick than gold plated. And this one is gold filled, so there's a layer of gold on the base. I think the base of this watch is just steel or something, or nickel. Sometimes they use nickel in the past. So yes, it's that pocket watch with the quartz. It's missing the really a vintage look because it's based on a diver, on a Rolex diver. But that's my opinion, and yes, and Invicta can do with it what they want. Yeah. But like I said, I really don't agree with the opinion of that Teddy Baldassarre, and I think he has now a really big channel. I think he's one of the biggest watch YouTubers, and sometimes when I'm watching his videos, I'm thinking he's becoming too big, and he's just only like bashing on some, also on smaller brands, but also he's just talking popular. He's just doing popular. So there are a lot of people that like bashing on Invicta. So what he's doing in this video, he don't bring really arguments. He's just only bashing. He's talking about the chair of that's a woman, and he's talking about that guy and about how much money he's making with talking about Invictas. Not bringing really stuff, and I think it's really cheap to do that. So what Teddy is now doing is it's really popular to make videos and just bashing on things and to get viewers, and especially if it's about when it's about in the watch community. It's popular to bash Invicta, and I think he's just trying to get some viewers just on a cheaply way, just to bash and with, I think, with a lot of emptiness. Yes, like I said, maybe he don't like that Magnum with that made with a plastic case. Yeah, there are more people that don't like big watches, that like flashy watches. So yeah, but he cannot say that that his opinion is like a fact, and so he's bringing it like that like that. But when Invicta wants to do a pocket watch, maybe something like that. But I have also a pilot pocket watch, and I think if you can do a reissue of that pilot pocket watch, I think you have also something with the story. So I think if Invicta is doing a reissue of a pocket watch, mechanical pocket watch, I think of that the reissue of that pocket watch, so they have a really something in their hands, and something with a story. Yes, I'm wearing today the reissue that Invicta is producing. I will put below in the description a link to their where you can buy it. It's based on this watch. And for the rest, Invicta can do a lot of more vintage reissues, also of watches they made in the past themselves. They have a lot of different kind of chronographs, racing chronographs, more military style kind of chronographs. They have in the past they made world timers and divers, also compressor divers, with especially in the 70s. Invicta did a lot of a different kind of style of they did a lot of different divers. You can find from the 70s Invictas with very nice dials, a lot of divers. So I think if they are wise, they have a lot of like a lot of history they can just build on. They can bring some of those older watches back to life, just like with his chronograph. And I think also with, I don't care when they bring a compressor diver, so with an inner bezel that you can rotate with. They have two crowns, so one is for the time and one is to rotate the inner bezel. I don't care if there's inside that watch just an Seiko 35 NH, no, an NH35. I don't care if there's a simple when they have a simple movement inside. But I think if they bring that look back, and if it's working really well and it's looking nice, and if it's maybe 41 or 40 or 39 millimeters, 39 up to 41 millimeters. So I think 41 millimeters is max. You don't have to make bigger than that. I have one of those compressors made by Invicta, and it is 42 millimeters, so it's a really oversized watch, and that one is also from the 70s and it's 42 millimeters. So I don't care if the watch is 41 or 40 or 39 or even 42, but I think the execution is really important. It has to be it has to look very similar to the original. And I know about the soccer watch. Invicta had also they did some advertisement in the past on those soccer watches. So you can find sometimes on eBay or maybe on the internet some pictures. Yes, with soccer. I'm not sure why. Maybe World Championship, but I can't find any information about it. Why did they make those watches? But yes, it is. I think it is something like that is also on my wish list. I don't have one of those soccer watches. You can find really different kind of them. But yeah, as I said 10 minutes ago, I will end this live stream, and I want to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.